Hello photographers, this is Jason Johnson with Love and Media. I am here to talk to you about Flash Fanatics. This is a group I created in Facebook dedicated to learning all about the off-camera flash techniques, the settings, a place that you can ask questions, you can post critiques. It's a safe community. It's all about learning. It'd be love to have you join. Link is below. Let's get started. All right, guys, for this episode, we're going to talk about the off-camera pre-shot checklist, okay? I've created this checklist for everyone to use that is maybe newer to the off-camera game and doesn't know really where to start. So this is a perfect way for you to go through this checklist before every shot. I literally do this before every shot. Okay. All right, step one, we want the camera in manual mode. We do not want the camera to do any types of adjusting because we're creating light. We're bringing our own light in, so we don't want the camera to read and to adjust things for us. We're gonna do all of that, all right? So don't be scared, manual, bam. Step two, we're gonna set our shutter speed. To maximize our flash's output, we're gonna keep it under 1/200 or whatever your sync speed is. It should be around 1/200. If it's a Sony, maybe it's 1/400, but we want to be lower than that. Slower than that, I guess is the right word. Like 1/125 or 1/160 are good examples of shutter speeds under your sync speed. Step number three is set your ISO. We're always going to start low. The lowest it has, we're going to set it there, 50, 100. Later on, when we do step 4 and 5, we may need to bring that ISO up, but let's start the lowest setting always. All right, step 4. We're in manual mode, shutter speed set. Last stop, we're going to set our aperture. This is how we set the mood, right? This is going to control the brightness or ambient of our shot. Again, we're not going to have flash on. We're going to take a shot and dial that f-stop. We want it brighter, we do a brighter f-stop. We want it darker, we do a darker f-stop. F10, F11 is darker, F4, F2 is brighter. Once we get our f-stop locked in to the mood we want, right? So no flash, just for taking a photo. If we're doing a silhouette, it should be black. If we're doing like a sunset shot, well, it should be exposed probably for the sky. So the sky has a nice rich color. We don't want that sky to be white. We want it to be nice, rich, and blue. Once we have that mood, then we can move on to the next step. Step 5. Now we can add the flash to the subject. We've got our test shot, we've got our ambient, now we introduce flash. Once we do flash, all we're changing now is the power settings on the flash. Okay guys, we've dialed in our settings, we've dialed in the mood, we've introduced the flash. Now, what happens if it doesn't work? Well, chances are the main problem you're gonna have is the flash isn't powerful enough for the look that you're going for. So there's really 3 things you can do. There's actually 4 things you can do. One is change your mood. Typically the darker ambient, that darker mood you have equates to a more high power you're gonna need. But if you like that mood and we don't wanna change the mood, these are 3 ways to get more flash power. One is bringing that flash closer to your subject. This will increase your effective flash output. Number 2, remove any modifiers that you have on your flash. This will also increase your effective flash output. And last but not least, get a bigger flash or even get 2 of these. There's stands that you can stack 2 of these together. You can get a more powerful flash for some of those really bright sunny days. You may need more than 1 if you don't want to move the flash closer, you don't want to remove the modifier, and you really like that dark mood. Okay guys, that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you in the Flash Fanatics group. Until then, bye.